I'm Reily Sharpe.
And I'm Rory Higgins. There has been an update in the trial of Brennan Christensen, who is being tried on charges of the kidnapping and murder of former University of Illinois student Ying Zhang. United States District Judge James Shadillo ruled Monday afternoon that the use of blood samples and other DNA samples would be admissible to use in court against Christensen. The former U of ITA's lawyer had previously tried to keep the court from using the samples, which include blood and strands of Ms. Zhang's DNA that were found in different areas of Christensen's apartment. The evidence was originally found through the help of a cadaver-searching dog used by authorities earlier in the investigation. Zhang had originally disappeared in June of 2017 after having last been seen entering Christensen's car. Christensen told authorities he just let her out just a few blocks later, but she was never found, and prosecutors believe Christensen took her back to his apartment. Zhang is presumed dead by the FBI. Christensen was charged in July of 2017, and his official trial is expected to take place in April of this year.
Chicago Attorney General Kwame Raoul is challenging the prison sentence of former Chicago policeman Jason Van Dyke. Raoul has filed an official petition to the state Supreme Court asking that Van Dyke be resentenced in the 2014 murder of teenager Laquan McDonald. Van Dyke has been sentenced to 81 months in prison on a second-degree murder charge in January. Raoul's petition asks the court instead to charge Van Dyke on 16 counts of battery, which could give Van Dyke up to 96 years in prison. Van Dyke's attorney has already stated their intent to appeal Raoul's petition against their client.
A DuPage County judge has denied bail for a man, his mother, and girlfriend, all of which are accused of murdering a Naperville man that was found in a Chicago dumpster. Michael Armendariz was the target of a burglary plot by his childhood friend, her boyfriend, and her boyfriend's mother. Defendants of Armendariz say the three planned to rob the 20-year-old and then hid his body in a garbage bag. The three are all charged with murder, aggravated kidnapping, armed robbery, and the concealment of a homicide.
Police have yet to make an arrest for a drive-by shooting in Chicago that has a one-year-old boy fighting for his life. Dejon Irving was parked in an SUV with family members outside their Washington Heights home when a dark-colored sedan pulled up next to their vehicle and opened fire last week. The boy, known as Chase by loved ones, was shot in the head twice during the drive-by and is currently on life support in Chicago Hospital. The city made a $23,000 reward for anyone who can provide substantial information on the crime.
The former St. Louis police officer who was accused of hosting a Russian roulette-style tournament has been placed on house arrest. Nathaniel Hendren is facing charges of first-degree involuntary manslaughter in the death of fellow St. Louis officer Catlin Alex. Alex was fatally shot around 1 a.m. by Hendren, who was supposed to be on duty with his partner. Hendren has been placed on house arrest as he awaits the details in his trial. The former officer will be serving his house arrest about 2 hours outside of St. Louis and not in his actual home.
The Champaign Fire Department says it can't determine what started an early morning fire at Mount Olive Missionary Baptist Church in Champaign. The fire started in the attic around 3 a.m. and quickly engulfed the building. Investigators had difficulty examining the scene afterward as fire damage collapsed the chapel's roof shortly after firefighters arrived. The Mount Olive's Sunday services are now being held at a local Champaign church and as its congregation looked for a solution.
Looking ahead to the weather this weekend, as you can see by our graphic, Friday we have a high of 30 and a low of 18. Saturday, a high of 28 and a low of 15. Sunday, a high of 28 and a low of 16. So it's going to be mid-20s most of the week, it looks like. Cloudy.
Cloudy, yeah. I would take clouds over snow. Over it looks like on Sunday we're getting just a bit of snow, but overall shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully, make it out at least a little bit this weekend.
Absolutely. The snow's been brutal, and the ice. It's
the ice. I don't even want to get started on it. It's been way too much.
Everyone's slipping and falling every day.
Absolutely. Yeah, slipping around, don't know what to do. But overall, just really looking forward to at least a little bit of a change.
Absolutely.
All right. For more of our stories, please follow us on Facebook at Newsbreak or on UI7 News and Newsbreak.
Or see more of our stories on our YouTube page at Newsbreak.
That's all we have for this edition of Newsbreak.
Thanks for watching. Have a great day.
think of it.